What's up, y'all? Welcome to the revived version of Snacking with Ajo, the show where I sit down with local creatives and talk shop, talk what they do, what's coming up, and do it all over their favorite snack. Today's guest is creative Jonah Hemphill.
What's up with it?
Get some claps from the studio audience. No, nobody?
That part.
Okay. I know a lot of creative people. I wanted a way to expose y'all to the world, just have a platform to talk about, not a platform, I hate when people say platform, oh my God. An avenue to talk about your thoughts on what you're working on and the world around us. We're about to get into it with Jonah Hemphill. Before we do, we're about to open up his favorite snack, which is
Twix bars.
Oh, damn. This is Snacking with Ajo, so if nothing else, you know we're gonna eat.
Facts.
Hey.
The best bits.
That actually looks kind of cool because now you're out of focus. But it looks like a fucking ad.
Can I get a deal? A Twix deal? Dude, does Twix give out deals?
Oh,
but
packaged within.
yeah, Inception.
So much waste. I thought it was gonna be like naked little Twix in here. You know how they do the Butterfinger minis? It'd be naked in there.
Just loose
Little booties
Butterfingers
out. Yeah, just like the
out here,
chocolate.
just jumbled up, getting mixing together.
It's all exposed.
Yeah.
So.
Let me tell you something about Twix. All right, they perfected the chocolate bar.
Go on,
okay.
but.
So of course the chocolate outside, right? Then there's a cookie bottom. It's crunchy. Are you kidding me? Then there's some caramel in the middle, exactly, and that's fire. Who doesn't like that?
You said this man said they perfected chocolate.
No. See, they perfected the chocolate candy bar.
Oh, okay.
Think about the other chocolate bars in their lane. Three Musketeers, that's way too much nougat on there. And what else? A Babe Ruth, be serious. A Snickers,
Whatchamacallit?
A what?
He's playing. And a Zero bar.
What's a zero? Okay, I don't know what a zero
You
bar
don't?
is. You're making this up?
No.
Did the elves tell you that?
I'm not saying who told me, but I'm not making it up. Do you know what a Zero bar is? Maybe it's only in Alabama. That's why I used to eat it. I don't know. It's white. It's in a gray package.
Oh,
if you open it, it's all white.
Jack Harlow. Zero bars.
That was crazy. Oh, we're supposed to do ASMR. Okay. This is our ASMR moment. The snack.
So I eat it yet.
However you do ASMR. Yeah, you eat it.
Damn, dog. What's that, Vine? Muy delicioso.
I'm doing my ASMR. Quiet on set. I think we're supposed to chew with our mouths open.
I don't like this cake.
Do you have any stories behind the Twix?
Since middle school, I started to have some of my own spending money. Like, I remember school lunch costed $3.50. Like, all right, I'll just give you a $5 bill and go wild. And every day after school, I'd have $1.50 for whatever I wanted. And there's a corner store by the school. What I get? Twix, normal general candy. We gotta throw that away. Let's throw it sugar with color. Forget that. I'm all about the chocolate bars. I like structure. I like things that are brown. I like end of list. So that part. So here's the thing about Twix. Twix is the most variation. There's the structure of the cookie, there's the looseness of the caramel.
I like that point.
And there's chocolate. And there's two of them. So it feels like you get more. Remember that kid? Every time like the class got like a cookie each or something, one could just like little bites to make sure it lasted. I hated that kid. I was like, yo, come on. Because they wanted to be like the last kid with some cookie left after everyone else was done. And be like, I still got some. Like,
that was his end game?
Yeah.
Sick fuck.
So I always eat my food fast, right? We gotta go. I like eating food. I like it in there. And also I grew up with an older brother. And if I was playing around with my food, he would just eat it. If I had a cookie and I was taking my time, you're like, oh, you're not hungry. That's mine now.
Oh my God.
So like when it hit my plate, I had to get to work.
And
if he finished his before I finished mine, he started to look at mine.
Oh my God, it's a wild, wild west over there.
The trenches.
Studio audience, do you have siblings? It's like this? No. Oh. We have to do a survey now.
Would you rather have a little bit of something over a long period of time or a lot of something over a shorter period? Let me get specific with it, right? Let's say a fire album, one of the best works of all time. And you have 1 week to listen to it, or you're gonna listen to a whole thing once, and then like you can't listen to it for the rest of the 6 days, or like slowly throughout the whole week, listen to the whole album.
Give me the whole album because it's a cohesive project. So I feel like you want to take it all in one sitting so you get it. But at the same time, it's really good. Like, and I could just sit with one song a day or something.
And like live in the world of the album.
I abstain from voting.
The best choice is no choice.
No, who said that? We want to get into talking about your creative endeavors.
I do content protection for a certain music company.
What's the future of the music industry?
Ooh.
You really thinking of an answer?
Oh, really? Oh. I'm sorry. I thought this was an interview show. Cut that. Don't. Yeah.
Cut the cameras, dead ass.
I'm an audio engineer. I can mix your song, master your song, maybe do a little production if you ask, nicely. And I'm working on a little webcomic, which I think could be fun for the world.
Hey, now it's gonna be hella fun. I can't wait for the webcomic. So another thing that Jonah, you do is you have, and we're using a meme page. You were building a meme page.
Yep, that's true.
Okay, this is a meme maker right here. Like
Yeah.
a lot of us follow meme pages, but we don't know the originator of the thought. A lot of that shit is just like repost after repost after repost. This is an originator right here. This is somebody, don't take it, just,
Okay. Yeah.
Like this is the guy like wrote the memes. You tell us the idea for meme webcomic.
Well, the meme page came from just deep in the pandemic. Oh my gosh, is the world gonna end? Let me get these jokes off. Normal posting didn't quite get to where I wanted to take it. If I just threw a paragraph up on the page, I feel like not too many people are gonna engage with that. So how can I get off some deep thoughts that are kind of funny in a way that people will actually want to read them? Well, I put a cool little picture, I guess. And so there we have it.
Your pictures have a theme. Like it's pretty consistent. It's always like a human and an android interacting. Is it supposed to represent AI or is it just a robot?
Just keep it up. Thou wow. It's just a robot. It's just a robot.
Oh, okay.
You ever hear about that comic, Calvin and Hobbes?
Classic.
It's Calvin and a human chopping it up oftentimes with his tiger buddy. And I just wanted to rip off that format where it's just a dude chopping it up with a kind of outsider influence that doesn't quite understand everything, but also has a unique perspective of being a non-human.
Oh my gosh, that's good. You stole that a little bit, but then like you remixed it.
The thing about reading is that people hate it.
I like the idea of reading. I got mad
You like
books.
the idea of reading?
I got
You got
mad
mad
books. No, I like the aesthetic of reading.
Damn. I love having mad books on the bookshelf. You know what I mean? Just, and almost a hot take, I feel like just because it's a book doesn't mean it's better than another sort of media.
The movie version.
An in-depth TV show, a TikTok, you're like, oh damn, that's crazy. Like, that's really interesting. Fiction books, for example, just a solid story that you love.
Okay.
So there's solid stories that are like, on Netflix, and they're just as deep and enjoyable. There are trash books too, though.
Oh yeah, there are. There are. Cause anybody can publish. Anybody
Anyone
can publish a book.
Anyone can get their shit off. Like, it's
Which
simple.
I like. Like I like opening access to things. It's a little bit more democratic, but it's like, okay, now everybody can do it. Oh my God. I'm just now thinking of all the people that have published books that shouldn't be publishing books,
like, dang,
who are
yeah,
now
that was a
online
fight.
being like, I'm on Amazon. And some people are still gonna think they're an authority on the topic because it's a book.
That's the thing. I'm not
But it's
gonna,
really more of a pamphlet.
Books are great, life-changing, and some books are like, whatever. Just because it's a book doesn't mean like, wow, like this is like somehow a higher level than something else. I'm going to move the comic over to a voiced format. I guess it's a cartoon, huh? Right?
Anime.
Animated. No. All right. I see you trying to slide into topics. Huh?
What do you mean topics?
What do you
no.
mean? I mean, why would you say that though?
Because it's the only animation style I know. What the hell?
You said I look like I got anime dolls at the crib?
If anything, I'm the one that looks like anime. No,
You
it's
said
not.
I got a Naruto tattoo on my chest right now?
He is wearing Kiki's delivery service jacket. Don't let that go over your heads.
I just respect people who get to the bag and retrieve it.
Okay. We talked about this before. Okay. He's trying to have a full circle moment. No, it's not gonna happen.
That part.
Gets to the bag. She could have done it way more efficiently, is all I'm saying.
Oh, so you've seen the movie?
I know the movie. Yeah, I know the movie.
Right.
I know the movie. She was delivering kittens and cats and fruit baskets and what else did you say? If she's a witch and she can just hop on a broom and go at the speed of light, she should be.
Light.
Oh my God, here we go again. She should be delivering like higher ticket items. Is what I'm saying. Like don't
She's
go kitten
12.
by kitten.
She's a 12-year-old.
I know.
She's supposed to be traveling Kiki's delivery service?
I know a lot of industrious.
Yeah, she should be selling weed.
You let them get
She
hold
should
of
be
the phone.
moving pounds.
It's like 12-year-old freaking live streamer. They're getting
That's
the
a
bag.
sequel. Wow.
They're getting the bag. I'm serious.
Kiki on the block. That's crazy.
Her name ring out in the streets.
It's fine.
Okay.
I think people are sick of memes, low key. At least a certain
Really?
type. Like a certain A to B. Like remember them old school memes, the good guy Greg or the scumbag Steve.
I feel like getting tired of shit is what makes people creative. In all things like music,
yeah.
like people get
Yeah.
bored of like same 4 chords. Let me do some fucking math rock. Like I don't know. Okay, people get bored of that caption. They're like, oh, how can I
Spice it up.
adapt this? Yeah.
Music
Like,
gets weirder over time. Like
there's definitely a lane. There's like a weird lane.
yeah, but the humor's so like leveled and tiered. Like you have to just know about a lot of things, including meme history, to understand like memes now. There's just like media literacy about it. Like I have to know about other
Whoa.
big movements in the
Siri,
form
wait.
to know. So like rap, you know, like music, right? Rappers reference things oftentimes. I skipped that like Ferris Bueller, right?
Oh,
You'd have to
a
know
bar is
who
referencing. Okay,
Ferris
okay.
Bueller is, to like get it.
I love that.
Ferris Bueller?
No, just that about no shade. Just that about like the internet, the history of the internet. There are certain jokes and information you'll get based on your like compounded knowledge of like how the internet evolved, or like you're saying, other pieces of media. And I just love when there's a joke that has those layers. I'm just so deeply amused, but at the same time it's torture because I can't just share it with any old body. You have to share it with somebody who also gets that was referring to that, which was referencing that, which was inspired by that. Like
Like you ever try to show
my
your
God.
mama meme?
Yes.
Like,
Oh my
baby,
God.
what is this?
You have to explain all of it.
but why is Michael Jordan crying? No, it's not even about.
Exactly. You have to explain every facet of what's going on.
Joe Biden's Michael Jordan? I don't understand this. You gotta. Like, no, it's.
Oh my God. AI arts.
Man, dog. It's not right. You know they stealing.
There had to be a wave of educating people about it. I was rubbed the wrong way by nobody consented to be used in this like aggregated archive of like study materials for the
everything,
AI.
yeah.
What you mean?
And if you're making money off it, I mean, that's not cool.
Oh, you absolutely can't sell it. I mean, I know people are.
I think it's okay to feed an AI art, whatever, if you pay the artists that you use their art to feed into your AI.
Word.
And it's kind of ugly. Like they can't get fingers right. Like any
seen
AI has
some-
terrifying fingers.
It can have quite terrifying eyes as well, like
And
faces.
eyes,
But
and ears be melted into hairlines. It's scary because it's like, dang, is this gonna replace actual creatives?
I think so in some ways, or become like part of the team is gonna be part of the process. Yes, it will take away some jobs. It's gonna create some other new jobs. It's gonna create a whole new field that people will start to formalize. Well, not formalize, but like more people study it. It might even become like a core field of study in primary schools. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure, like in the Industrial Revolution, like some people were pissed off then too. And they were like, oh my God, no, I work in the factory. Like, what you mean you have a robot come do it? Like, never that.
Yeah, true. Painters, digital artists, songwriters, out of here. You have AI.
Wow,
I want a 70s groove,
Yeah.
James Brown-like song. Boop.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, wow. That actually, this is dark because I make music, but it sounds like it would be fun to work with the machine like that. Where let's say
fun.
you don't want to use it to its full capacity, but you want to collaborate with it. So you want to perhaps write the lyrics, but you don't want to do the hands-on production elements. You like play a live shaker sound, like as it or whatever, or like tell me a key change I can do if you don't know theory. That was too bad. You know what I'm saying? It can be helpful to a degree, but
Be all the way. Give me a jazz song in the key of A. And it'll like create an original jazz song. You just, all right.
I'd be interested to see the extent of its poetry though. Like its artfulness with language, metaphors. It could probably do metaphors because it has the understanding of what a metaphor is.
Yeah, if you plug it with every single rap lyric ever, I'm sure it could have some crazy bars. All the metaphors would have to be like before 2015.
They would have to already exist.
Obama
or be
era
like,
metaphors. I think there's gonna be legal ramifications once you start taking in like things that people like own. Someone's gonna sue, and we'll have like a law or policy about it.
As they should. Or maybe they know the consequences down the line, but they're like, for the betterment of society 15 years from now, I'm gonna take that heat.
They sued Pharrell for making a Marvin Gaye type beat.
I didn't like that choice.
Me neither.
I like that choice, unless it's directly copying the melody, the progression.
Well, if they can sue Pharrell, they can sue a computer. So I'm with it.
Okay, all y'all YouTube type beat producers, watch out now.
Days is numbered.
And he's already at the label. He got inside
Come on, man. Ask a spicy question. What's your favorite white person? Who's your favorite white person? Like right now, today. A famous person. Is that a hard question?
Yeah.
Really?
Cause what if
You say the wrong one?
not wrong one, but like somebody's expecting to be the fave. Like they think they're the front
Oh,
runner.
they've been grinding all year, and they don't get the AJO cosign. Like, yo, I've been white and killing it this year. Like, why? Like, what? I feel like Julia Fox has been putting up numbers.
Are these supposed to be white people we know?
Okay.
Or could ever know?
Damn.
This is the Uncle John's lady, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. She seems fine. No, wait, nah. Why she was saying it like as soon as he tweeted I was out. Ma'am, you already seen he's capable of acting like that was the final straw. I don't believe that's a real standard that you had.
Oh, so that's not your favorite white person this
She's
year?
not my favorite.
Who else has been putting up number? Pete Davidson?
I don't get it yet.
Is he white?
Not best, just your favorite.
Just favorite. Yeah, not best. We're not best.
Who's really stood out this year? Who's made some great strides this year? Who are the rising stars?
The rising white stars. Oh, what's her
Someone.
name? From Euphoria, the blonde one. With the
Jules? Oh, one of the
Means.
in the friend group.
Yeah, she's
The blonde one?
yeah with the
Oh, that
Yamins.
lady?
Yeah.
You know what? I did think it was interesting because she was getting some backlash for complaining about something, and then she ended up revealing that she came from poverty. Her family lived in poverty.
From the struggle. Britney Spears. She got free.
Amusing, entertaining, yes.
Married-
I don't know if she's my favorite.
Married-
She'll like roll her pants down and then roll her top up. So it's just like all of this becomes waste. Like all of this.
Oh,
waste.
and you're mad at her.
I'm amused and entertained.
All right. You can't pick one.
Shame.
Harry Styles killed it.
Oh no, that wouldn't be for me. And that's been our snack.
And we'll be back.
Make sure to subscribe, comment, and share this vid.
Do it.
And that's a threat. Where can the people keep up with you?
Man. Instagram at okay.june, like the month of
Merry month.
June.
That's good. I shouldn't have said anything. Thank you for tuning in with us. This has been Snacking with AJO and Jonah Hemphill. Stay tuned for episode 2. Now look from camera to camera. Each camera. Both camera.
That one doesn't work.
No. Gotta point in the center one. No, do those two. This one's dead. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Storage.
Yeah. Oh, strike 3.
Pull up on me, Bon Appetit. Step up on me, Bon Appetit. Do me dirt, Bon Appetit. Ready to eat, Bon Appetit. They say she ate that.